OK Product Reviews. Rich, it's Saturday and it's Memorial Day weekend. So I'm going to just talk about a bunch of crap. I got some stuff going on and I'm trying to get organized. And I had a buddy come over and he brought me a knife. And this thing is really cool. I'm telling you what, it's the Stinger Straight Razor. Now, if you look Stinger up, they do a lot of, I guess, utility knife, straight razor kind of stuff with razor blades. And this is a friction knife straight razor, you know, like that Peaky Blinder stuff that I talk about. Check it out. This is a utility knife, guys. Look at that baby. It's cool looking. Now, the materials, this has got to be like an aluminum right here. You hear that? Yeah, so that's like an aluminum body frame, whatever, scales. I don't want to call it scales because, you know, it's all one piece. And this little wicked little thing right here, now look at that. It's got like a Damascus style. I don't think it's Damascus. It's just got like printing on the razor blade, but boy, does it look cool. Look at that. I love this thing. Now look. It is, see how it doesn't have a lock. It's just got this friction. But like it fits your hand. They really thought it through, man, because this fits in a hand really well. It's got this little finger stop choil right here underneath the blade holder. Now you do have to use a screwdriver, Phillips head, to get these two screws off to change the blade out. But it's pretty neat. And it's got that friction lock I talk about, that your hand keeps it from shutting on you too much. See, like you're gonna feel that poking the inside of your hand right there. You don't want that, but you definitely don't want the razor blade to come down on your fingers like that. That's why that stops it. It's pretty cool. This is really neat. Check Stinger out online. Comes in this nice little packaging, nothing fancy. It comes with an extra Allen wrench and 2 extra screws in case you lose them. That's pretty smart because losing these would be really easy. I think it would be neat if they found a way to do a quick release, but I get it. This is a very sleek, kind of a cool, you know, do a little shaving on your face kind of thing. I dig it. Okay, now, he also brought me 2 Smith & Wesson OTFs. He gave me one before. He must have bought like 5. He's a nut. He buys a bunch of knives, a bunch of stuff at once. He's a bulk buyer. I'm drinking Gatorade Lemon Lime, and Svedka. I think it's blue raspberry. I'm having a cocktail. Just got done cutting the grass. It's 2:54 plus an hour because I haven't changed my clock. 3:54. It's almost 4 o'clock. So he gave me this, and I love this thing. It is cool. So if you recall some of the past videos, you got to get a low hold on it, and this is why. It's got like a little safety nudge right here. See how it disengaged that blade, and then it's got a little slide button here. So if you got a low grip, you can do it all one hand, just like I just did. Whoop, whoop, flap. There. I didn't have it low enough, actually. I got to keep my pinky down on the glass breaker right here to do that. Hell yeah. If you got a high grip, it's got the fire out, automatic like OTF fire out, but you do have to do the manual drawback. Cool knife. And you don't like him. He doesn't like this. I go, can I have another one? He's like, hell yeah. Because he not only brought me one, but he brought me 2 more. I'm going to give them away. Oh, yeah. That's what I do. I'm a giving kind of guy. You know it. Love this knife. I carry it a lot. I carried the other one a lot. But I had to give it to Ape because, you know, he didn't have one. You know me. So since I'm talking about giveaways, I've got these 2 to give away. Billy said, I'd rather you give these away to your subscribers than, and he said, instead of me giving it away to maybe somebody who doesn't care to have it. He knows you guys like knives more than most. 2. So, and don't forget, starting June 1st, I'm doing the first drawing on 1 knife a week for the rest of the year. I'm giving away. And they're all right here. And those Smith & Wessons. And more, probably. Because I'm going to give away those throwing knives. I'm going to give away the throwing hatchets. I'm going to keep one of them. I think I'm going to keep the Chinese Weissing. Because it's not really like a throwing hatchet. It's more like a hatchet. And I use hatchets at work, actually. Because a hatchet does a really great thing. Hold on a second. I'm going to go get a piece of wood. There we go. So I have an E-swing, These are really good hatchets, guys. These are kind of more expensive, but man, they're American made, and I want to get a longer one. I love this thing. So I'll use hatchets to clean up corners of wood sometimes. And when I say clean it up, I mean to still allow it to have that rustic, hand-hewn look, but gets rid of some of this particulate type splintering off the wood. And I feel this one's going to be really good for that. Oh yeah, it's going to be great for that. So I like to do that because I have tons of, this is a new piece of treated wood, but I have like old beams, barn beams, different things like that I'll end up cutting and trimming down to, I don't know, you know, even though it's got a perfect look as it is because it's been aged and looks perfect, you still got to kind of freshen it up a little. And I'll use the real tools to do that. So I'll use the hatchets. And I think this one right here is going to be good for that. That and my east wing. And then I have another one that's my grandpa's hatchet. And I don't like to use that because it's so old. Nothing special about that hatchet though. It's just a Stanley. They still sell them. I could probably buy one that looks exactly like it out of an Ace Hardware today. But that one was actually my grandpa's. And he passed away in 1984. And he had it for who knows how long before that. Probably in the 70s. So that darn thing's as old as me. And it looks, like I said, I could go buy one. Just looks just like that one, more or less. It's behind me somewhere. It's right here. Let me get it. Don't forget I got this Demko. Cold Steel. Cold Steel? Cold Steel Andrew Demko throwing axe design. Yeah, I got that too. It's crazy. There's my grandpa, Tom Hawkins. He wrote his name on the inside of this leather sheath that came with this. Stanley axe hatchet. You know, it's a hatchet. So if you think about it, these look a lot alike. This is $14, and I'm sure this was probably only about $7 back in the day. Under 10, I bet. Guys, I got stuff going on. Just cut my grass. I got the A-OK Ranch looking great for a couple friends coming over tomorrow. It's gonna be nice. So now what I got to figure out is which knife do I want to give away first. So I obviously don't want to give away the, you know, I don't know what's the best knife in here. I just don't know. Man. I got some knives in here I can't believe I'm going to give away.
Real quick, let's talk about some of the flavored vodkas that I bought. So by far, my most favorite flavored vodka is Deep Eddy. The Deep Eddy lemon and lime or lemon, and Deep Eddy Ruby Red. That's like a grapefruit flavored. Dude, it's $15 for a fifth of this stuff. I bought one today, Ruby Red, because I love the grapefruit. I'm like a Paloma guy. If you look up Paloma, it's, you know, like a grapefruit drink kind of thing.
I bought a bottle of Ruby Red Deep Eddy vodka. This watermelon, Absolute Watermelon. Let me hold up this Fedka so you can see it again. Blue raspberry. Good. It's good. Like sometimes these flavored anything, but flavored vodkas and stuff, though you can taste the artificial flavor. Now, Deep Eddy, no, you don't taste that. It just tastes very fresh. This Absolute Watermelon, super fresh, guys. This stuff is really good, but it's sweet and it's light. I like a little bit of tang or a little bit of sour sometimes, so you don't really get that unless you mix it with something sour. I'm thirsty. I just got done cutting the grass and I am thirsty. Now, I'm trying to figure out what is going to be the first knife I give away the first week of June on the 1 knife a week giveaway. I got some great knives, guys.
Let's do a refresher. So I've got this Ganzo fixed blade. I know people are down on Ganzo, I get it, because they've been copying, they've been cloning pretty bad. And it sucks, because I think they can stand on their own 2 feet. They just choose to take the easy route sometimes and copy a real popular knife. And they do a good job of copying them too, and that's what really sucks.
But this rat fixed blade's gonna go. I don't want to give this away. I shouldn't.
So here's the QSP neck muck. I think it's what it's called, the neck muck. Call it the cheese spreader. Yep, this is a neck knife. Very nice quality, just a strange blade. Okay.
The Artisan Cutlery Sea Snake. I'm giving that away. So that's the 4 fixed blades, and then the rest are going to be folders.
But I don't know. This is gonna be a good one, guys. The Artisan Cutlery Ahab Harpoon. Oh yeah. That's right.
I got the sun cut sexy.
My QSP penguin. It's fat carbon. I'm gonna get a fat carbon penguin with like some kind of signal on it. You know what I mean? Cetivian right here. It's a Cetivian ST110.
Oh, my Cetivian, I call this, this is my retro Cetivian right here. And this is the Cetivian ST132.
Love it.
It's got
Love it. Oh, the QSP Hawk. I just found it out. The SOG Terminus. This is
Now this knife was nothing really special, but this is a Civivi Hadros. It had a design flaw, if you ask me, where you didn't have good access to the liner lock. I grooved this out, and I made it look like the factory did it. I believe I did. I think it looks really smooth, slick. Now I have great access to this liner lock. Yeah. Great action. This is a light little knife, and it still drops. Look at that. Did you see that sucker want to drop?
the Kaiser chili pepper. I was so stoked when I got this knife, and I'm still stoked I have it. It's going to be a sad day when I ship this off to somebody. I don't know the blade style on this, just whatever, but you hear that? I like that metal sound. It's crazy. Here's another Cetivian I think it's cool as hell. It's just this almost CEO looking Tanto. Oh, yeah. CJRB Crag. That's going to somebody. You gotta see this one. Look at this monster. That's a Cetivian. Look at that. Chunky Monkey. That's ST138. Watch drop on this. Never carried it. It's heavy. It just drops on its own, man. This thing's sick. Micarta. It's big. It's fat. It's mean. That thing's crazy. It's crazy. Oh. My rake. Look, I can't even do it. Oh, I can't do it. Best Techman Ronin. With the Axis lock. It's just never ending. Kubi Momentum. My Kubi Momentum is going to somebody. Badass knife. Kubi's rock solid. Now, I don't know when I got this Schrade. Look at that frame lock. Look at that clip. That thing's a beast. This thing's heavy. It's a monster. It's a monster. And you can tell all I ever did was sharpen pencils with it. You can see, because if you see these lines on a blade, that means that whoever owns that sharpens pencils with their knife. I sharpen pencils with my knives. This is a good Schrade. And I don't recall ever getting it. Spyderco Tenacious. I can't get it out of the pouch.
Give it to me like.
Oh, yeah. I'm giving away Spyderco, guys. I just talk knives. Talk your axes. Talk Electra. Talk giveaways. It's a holiday weekend, so I'm just kind of excited. I want to talk about giving inner lime flavor with that. We're talking muy bueno. Muy bueno. All right.
llegó la ruta.